Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back from Guitar Lesson. In this video, I'm going to be learning how to play The Other Side by Red Hot Chili Peppers. So, this song is pretty simple to play. I would say some parts require a little bit more technique, but they're typically not that hard, even after a little bit of practice. But for the majority of the song, it's pretty easy to play, and there's lots of different stuff you can do if you can't play the same thing John Frusciante is playing anyway. So I'll cover the entire song except for the outro, or like the solo outro part, whatever you want to call it, because there John Frusciante is using lots of effects pedals and overdubs and things like that. And live, he never plays the same thing anyway. He likes to improvise alongside with the rest of the band. So uh, that part you can't really teach note for note. Well, I mean, you can, but there's no point in really learning that, even if you're playing with the band or whatever. You can sort of just improvise, or if you're learning by yourself, just do your own thing. But besides that, I'll cover the entire song. So let's get started with the intro, which is what I just played. The intro is also the same thing as the chorus, the first chorus. The second chorus is different, but the first chorus is the same as the intro, so it sounds like this. Alright, so this is the easiest part of the song, that's for sure. So we're going to start off by playing the 7th fret on the A string 3 times. Then 7th fret on the D string twice. Now you can do this little descending thing. 9-7 on the D, 10-7 on the A. And then after you hit the 7th fret on the A, you're gonna hit it twice more, so. And then down to the 5th fret on the A string, and you also play that thrice. So all together. Alright, so repeat this whole thing 3 times. And the 4th time, you do something different. You play this on the 4th time. Sorry. So it starts off the same. Seventh fret on the A and the D, and then we switch it up. So we go to the 9th fret on the G string, play it 3 times, and then play the 9th fret on the D string 3 times as well. So that's the only difference. It's just playing it an octave up basically, so it's not that difficult. Alright, so I was playing a little bit faster than the recording, but I was just doing that to show you and make you bored and waste your time. So 3 times the first way, and then the 4th time is just the ending. After the 4th time, that's the beginning of the verse, which sounds like this. Alright, so then that's kind of the pre-chorus, chorus thing, whatever you want to call it, depends. But for the verse, it's very a very unique verse, like the way he plays and just the melody he's creating. It also goes alongside the bass line, so it might sound a little bit awkward by itself. but you can hit the 5th fret on the E string twice, low E string, then the 8th fret on the high E string. So you're only gonna be using the E in the both of the E strings. So 5 5 on the low E, then 8th fret on the high E, and 1 2 3 on the 5th fret on the E string again. So all right, and then slide up to the 12th fret on the E string. After you slide up to 12th fret, you're gonna hit it again. 12th fret on the B. After you hit the 12th fret on the B, you're gonna hit the 15th fret on the high E string, back down to the 12th fret on the E string. So alright, so after that, you're gonna just play 2 basic chords: G major chord, A major. Like I said, you can do a couple of different things. If you can't play the full bar chord, you can just play the major chord, or you can just play the power chord even. But it's good to play the full major chord or bar chord if you can. And it just goes back and forth between the G and the A. So the 3rd fret and the 5th fret on the low E string. And so that's pretty much it. We just have one more thing to cover. That's the intro. That's also the first chorus, so it covers both things. The verse of the verse. This is sort of like another version of the chorus, but you can call it the pre-chorus if you want. And then the second chorus and the last one, that is played a little bit differently. So it's sort of that same melody, but he's using octaves to play it now. So it sounds like this. Alright, so what's going on there is basically playing the same notes, but just they're playing their octaves as well. So an octave just means playing the same note at just a higher pitch. So for example, this note is E. This note is also E, but this note is a lot higher pitched than this one. Another E right here, another E right here, right here. So it's all over the fretboard, but he's playing 7th fret on the A string and 9th fret on the G string together. This is our E octave. So we play that 3 times. And then come up to the 12th fret on the A and the 14th fret on the G's. Play that twice, then do this. So you're gonna go. I'll just call the note on the A string. So 14, 12, 10, back down to 7. So then hit 7 twice again, the octave. Then down to the 5th fret octave 3 times. So the same thing as before, we're just playing it in octave form now. So sorry, I don't know what I just did there, but that's the basic idea. You're just playing the same chords but with octaves, so it's very simple. An interesting thing you can do is my band actually had 2 guitar players in it. So what you can do is, instead of because Red Hot Chili Peppers obviously only has 1 guitarist in it, so what you could do is one of you could play individual notes on the lower octave, and wonder if you could play higher notes on the higher octave. So it's the same note, but just different octaves. Or you could even move it up another octave. So instead of playing this, play it up here or over here even. So that's basically what he's going for, and that's literally the entire song. Very simple. Intro, chorus, pre-chorus, verse, and then this alteration of the chorus. So it's pretty simple. Like I said, for the solo and the outro, he's using lots of effects and overdubs, so we're not going to cover that unless you want to hear it, but could make a separate video on that. But for the most part, he's using overdubs and improvising, and you should take it with that same approach. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.